MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Milwaukee Brewers. The Buccos are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Nate Kimball gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Stepping up to the plate, Kurt Corona, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. All even now, 2-2. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now, 79 degrees at first pitch. And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started. Digging in now, James Urban. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So coming to the plate, number 79. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
This guy's had a super season so far, and we're well into the baseball season, so this isn't a fluke. He's been swinging the bat great all year.
Dan, Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Hey, this is a big one here, Matty. You know what, Dero? They're about to head on a 9-game roadie. One thing they'd like to do.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. See you later.
Kennywood's open. Career 6-1-5.
2-run shot to straightaway center. So his remarkable season continues, and that'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put biscuits in the basket. Runs scored in ribbies. Runs scored in ribbies. And this guy's the best in the business right now.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Ripped on the ground to first. Scooped up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, Dero, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Lifted down the line in left. And that's going to land foul. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Pirates 2 and the Brewers nothing. stepping in, number 79. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
He's set, and the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Urban stands at first with 1 out. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Looking up is Bradley.
If you don't eat the meat, you can't have any pudding. How can you have any pudding if you don't eat your meat?
No, it's open.
A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His second of the game, as the Pirates have opened it up now 4-0.
Career 616. Kennywood's open.
So we'll take one more look. And boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. Fouled off. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. On deck, the man they've all come to see, Yasiel Puig, waiting next. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Barisi recovers. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while. He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Pirates lead it 4-0.
We're back now for the Brewers' third turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. Entering the day, they ranked near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are,
3-0. 3-3. That hit him. He's got first.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nate Kimball. This one skied out toward right. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And the runs in to score on the sacrifice fly, as that'll break the tie and make it a 5-4 ball game.
That was a good control.
3-3.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, number 79. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
1 ball, no strikes the count. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Four runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates.
It might be. It could be. It's gone. A home run.
Kennywood's open again. 6-17, third of the game. They got.
So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his 3rd home run of the ball game, and this one gives him the lead at 6-5.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch.
That's the ball low.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Swing, strike 2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Salinas is under this one, and there's the 2nd out of the inning. Now at the plate, Yasiel Puig. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
The center fielder.
6 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He's probably frustrated with himself now after swinging at what should have been ball 4. Time for a deep breath.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Home half of the 5th coming up. Bucks out in front, 6-5.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Brewers, number 30, Carlos Ponce.
Number 79 will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game, as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Going back is the center fielder.
If you don't eat a meat, you can't have any pudding. How can you have any pudding if you don't eat your meat?
2-run shot to straightaway center. His 4th in the ball game, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
6-18. Kennywood's open again.
Talk about having a great day. 4 home runs in one game. I would say that's more than great. That's a spectacular day.
For you, Ed. For you too, Pops.
Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
Full count.
Yasiel Puig is on deck. 4 runs here in this half inning. This one's flared off to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, this guy's off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Dan, some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Nobody out. Runner on first. Skied into straightaway right. Bradley is there. 1 down. Into the box now, Manuel Hernandez.
The first baseman, Manuel Hernandez.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Cutter, and that's a called strike 2.
2-2.
A bouncer to the left side. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Ready now, Sammy Aviles.
Now batting, the catcher, Sammy Aviles.
The 1-1. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. It's the Bucks 10 and the Brewers 5.
Let's play ball. 3 out. 3. You're out. That's ball 4. He's out. Out. That hit him. First base. Out.
Digging in, Carlos Correa, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. From the belt, the pitch. Popped him up. Number 79 is in now as he gloves it for the 3rd out of the inning. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. We've played 8 full. Pirates on top, 10-6.
Joe Smith enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
3.
In now, Juan Salinas. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. In there, a base hit.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice is melted on this guy. He had been...
3.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
And this one concludes at a 10-7 score. Pittsburgh, with their 80th win to pace the division. Jimmy Nelson earns his 12th victory in the ball game. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates, 10 runs on 10 hits. One error, they left 7 men on base. For the Brewers, 7 runs on 14 hits. No errors, they left 13 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 16 minutes. Our paid attendance at Miller Park this afternoon, 41,900. The Brewers thank you for attending today's game and remind you to please drive home safely.
Absolutely. No, there's no question about it. No, you've got to get and discuss everything. You need to discuss everything, okay? Yeah, well,
exactly whether there happens to be any
no question. It
truly
happens.
compliments
Yes,
manager.
absolutely. No, there's no question about it. No, you've got to get and